Hello my beautiful caterpillars. As you can see today we're in my bathroom, which means we're doing a makeup review. I'm sorry my voice is really groggy. I just woke up and just started talking to you guys. So also I'm a little sick and have a bit of a sore throat. That also could be why my voice is a little groggy, because I might be losing it, but just bear with me. Okay, so today we are doing the foundation review of the Maybelline New York, oh my god my voice, Super Stay, is that any better? No. Super Stay Better Skin foundation in Porcelain Ivy 110 Porcelain Ivy. We're also going to be using the Maybelline New York Master Prime primer on my face, and we're also going to be doing the review as well of the concealer that goes with the foundation. So it's the Super Better Skin Concealer with SC oil free. This is also in the lightest shade. I don't know, probably, yeah. Anyways, that's in the lightest shade. I think it's light. I can't quite remember. I don't have the packaging still. It doesn't say on the bottle. So I'm just going to prime my face. It comes out a little green because it's like blurring and controlled. Redness and control, I think. Shake this up a little bit, just because it's been sitting for a little while. I just want to make sure that everything's still good inside there, because it was a little weird yesterday when I put it on. So we're going to see if it's any better today. Got a little pumps on my hands, and just lightly damp my Real Technique sponge. That's the water. Lightly damp in my Real Technique sponge as well. That's what I'm going to use. I take a little bit of this, and my hand's wet, so I don't want to put that on my wet hand. Take a little bit on my finger and put it on my skin. I don't know if I need to stand back here because I think that's the best way you guys can see, otherwise you just get whited out. I'm use the mirror beside me, so that's why I'm looking on the side and not right at you guys. Okay, so it seems to be going on a bit better than it did yesterday. Yesterday, it was a huge mess when I tried to put this on. But I also tried on bare skin with no primer, and I seem to think it works better with primer because I feel like it sticks better. Because before, it was just like a mess all over my skin. It was like a cakey mess, and I just put it on. It was a disaster. And it's kind of looking like that again today on my forehead. So that's fun. I always love cakey disaster messes on my forehead. Again, I have such a hard time with foundation sticking to my forehead because it's like more oily, I guess. Same with my nose, like it just wipes right off on my nose. And this usually helps, like the Real Technique sponge usually helps just get it to stay where it needs to be. So, yeah. I'm just gonna make sure everything is all neat and good. I mean, it feels really lightweight. Like, I don't feel like I have anything on my skin at all, which is really nice because I don't like heavy. Like, I like when you can't feel your foundation. That's nice. It's a nice feeling. Oh, by the way, time check. It is 10:38. Just so y'all are aware of time wise. I don't have my phone on me, so I just had the actual house phone, not my cell phone. Put a little bit on my neck, blend that down. I don't normally blend with this brush, this sponge, but today we're just going to make an exception because we don't know where ours is. It's definitely a light coverage, but it is buildable. I would say that it's a buildable coverage. Although, like every foundation, it is like, I don't know if you can see this, but like it's right under my eyes and it's like very cakey. under my eyes. I don't know if you can see that. But I don't know, it definitely does not hide red spots or spots because it's a big one and that's not being concealed very well. And that's the power of concealer. As you guys can see, the light might wash me out right here. Maybe a little bit over here. That's, as you can see, a couple layers because I don't ever just do one layer of foundation on my skin because it doesn't work that way. I'm gonna put this stuff on. I'm just looking in my mirror below me. I find no matter what I do, every concealer and foundation always, or at least the 3 that I've tried, well, foundation as well, like always sink right into my lines under my skin. Gonna rub that in a little bit. It's very not matching skull, like it's very orangey, but it does blend out decently. Like you don't see orange splotches on your face. And yeah, that did not cover a single hoop. I have to put that back on again. Yeah, clearly does not cover that big zit, which is super annoying because I don't really want the big hunker showing its face to the world. Take it down under this. Yep, so that does not cover spots all that well. Like it does, but not if they're red and stuff. Because see, I put so much concealer on it, still it's doing nothing. If I just pat it with my hand. Okay, works better if you pat it with your hand. It kind of conceals it a little more than with the blender. Okay, so I'm gonna powder my face and put the rest of my makeup on, and then I'll come back and check with you guys and see how it goes. So this is what the concealer looks like right now. So I'm gonna go set everything, powder, bronzer, and put everything else on my face. And then it is 12 o'clock right now. I have done my makeup. So far it looks okay. The color match is really good. I'm quite happy with that. I look very pale on camera right now though. But it's looking pretty good. It looks a little patchy. I feel like it's already starting to look a little like patchy up here and like on my chin, but everywhere else seems to be okay. Maybe I'll bring you into some different lighting with some better lighting. Put all my glasses on, and I need to be by the phone because someone's supposed to be calling in a couple minutes to talk to me. So here's some better lighting. Yep. It kind of looks a little patchy up there already, and I've only had it on for half an hour or so, maybe not even 20 minutes, just under 20 minutes. So yeah, there we go. Talk to you guys in a little bit. Hello my beautiful caterpillars. As you can see today we're in my bathroom, which means we're doing a makeup review. I'm sorry my voice is really groggy. I just woke up and just started talking to you guys. So also I'm a little sick and have a bit of a sore throat. That also could be why my voice is a little groggy, because I might be losing it, but just bear with me. Okay, so today we are doing the foundation review of the Maybelline New York. Oh my god, my voice. Super Stay. Is that any better? No. Super Stay Better Skin foundation in Porcelain Ivy 110. 110 Porcelain Ivy. So, yeah.
Those clips from before that you just saw, those are from just now. That's 5:32 right now. Oh, you probably can't actually see the clock. Let me just 5:29. So those are from then. So I've had this foundation on since 10, so I don't know how many hours it's been. 10, 11, so 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30, like 6 hours. Not doing extraneous stuff. I mean, I went to my chiropractor today and did a little bit of shopping, ran some errands with my dad, and had an eye appointment to get my glasses measured because the lens is all scratched out. So I mean, I haven't been doing much, but like my nose is pretty much half, almost all, like this is all gone. I mean, this is what I rubbing my nose. I was blowing my nose, so the nose part I get. But even after a couple hours, it still looked like really cakey, and kind of like my forehead, I'm pretty sure, is like almost eaten away. My chin is pretty much gone. This looks super patchy and just doesn't look very nice on my skin. It's sunk into the lines on here. I don't know if you can see this, but it's sunken into this line right here. I don't know if it'll focus enough so you guys can see that, but it's sunken in. The concealer, I'm not a huge fan of that. To be honest, I like wearing it today. I was like, I like the Maybelline Fit Me concealer much better. I actually miss it. I've just finished it as of filming this, and I 100% like that one better. This one, like, it's cakey under my eyes. I don't know if you see that, but in the video before it was cakey under my eyes, and it doesn't conceal things very well clearly. Like, I've not touched this all day, but it just wouldn't cover itself up, and I'm just not a huge fan of that concealer. There's just something that feels off about the super whatever, I forget what this foundation is called, but this feels like there's something off about it. I'm just not a huge fan. Don't like it. Anyways, it's just, I'm gonna check in. I will come back and check in once I'm done. I'm going else somewhere today, and then before I take my week off, I'll come back and give you guys my final thought. But I will definitely try it with my setting spray tomorrow, and I will let you know how that goes. But this, just, if you have oily skin, it's just not holding up. And I have combination skin, so my skin isn't even super oily. Like, it's here and here it is that usually gets eaten away, but normally this is pretty good, and this is like it's getting taken off. It's really fuzzy. I don't know if you can see, I'm really dark in here, but in the previous clips, as you can see, were just filmed like 2 seconds before I filmed this. It's like super cakey and gross looking, so yeah. And my blush and foundation are just, bronzer are just gone, and normally they stay really well with my other foundations. They usually hold on quite well, and I don't like it. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's just separated and it's gone, and not good for oily skin, maybe dry skin, I don't really know. I'm just not a huge fan of this foundation. Anyways, if you love it, great, but no, so far I'm not a fan of it. So it is now 9 o'clock, so we've had this on for almost 11 hours now. I'm just gonna check and see what it looks like. It's very cakey here. It's almost gone off my chin. I don't know if you can see that. I know my hand's in the shadow, but you can see that there. And then all this. My blush and bronzer are long gone, it looks like. My nose is, this lighting in here is crappy. If I move it closer, it gets just like, it washes me out too much, and then if I move it away, I just get a big shadow. But like, my nose is very shiny. I mean, I was blowing my nose a bit, so this is all rubbed off, but up here is all gone. I look super shiny here. My forehead has just been eaten away, and it is shiny. And yeah, I mean, I have been wearing this for almost 11 hours, but it didn't look good after even putting it on. It kind of looked a little patchy up here too, and it was kind of hard to blend. Like the first day I used it, it didn't last very long. Like even after a couple hours, I didn't film after a couple hours, but even after a couple hours, it didn't look so good either. My skin just ate through it. I don't think this perfume foundation is good for combination skin anyways. I don't know. It doesn't say what it is. It says transparent forming foundation. The Super Stay Better Skin stuff. Skin looks better transformed in 3 weeks. I don't really know what it says our #1 for foundation for all day color wear with ACE Alec is known for oxidizing benefits. I mean, it's a very good color match for me. I like it. The color wise, but the color match, but I'm not a huge fan of this. It looks like my skin is just eating through it, and yeah, it's just not like in person. My forehead is super shiny, I understand, but like this has all been eaten away. There's like a smile, it's setting these fine lines here of my face, especially this one more so than the other one. My chin is all gone. Here just looks super patchy and blotchy and stuff. I'm not a huge fan of that. My eye makeup is kind of, well, it's going good. It's still on there for the most part, so that's good. But yeah, I'll try with, I'll do my makeup tomorrow with this foundation. And I will try with the photo finishing by Wet n Wild, the photo finishing spray, setting spray, to see if that helps at all, because I know it helps with the other foundation review you'll see coming up. With, as I was saying, my camera cut me out. As much as the Physicians Formula one, that one helped say it in better. But that link will be, that review will be down below. That one will be up before this one, so that'll be, yeah. Anyways, and then for the concealer, let me just take my glasses off. As I'm looking in the mirror behind me, so I can actually kind of see what I'm talking about. It's, yeah, very creasy. I don't know if you can see that, but it's still got quite some dark circles under there, and it kind of looks a little patchy, but I just don't like this concealer. And it didn't cover this up at all. This is still very much so in your face. Which is kind of, I like the Fit Me concealer better by Maybelline, what I was doing, by Maybelline. I like that one more than I like this one. I don't know, this one just doesn't feel, there's something off about it, and I just don't quite like it. I'm missing the Fit Me. I just finished the Fit Me one, and I wasn't huge, I didn't really know what I thought of it, and now trying a different concealer, I'm like, I like the Fit Me better. There's just something off about this one, and I can't put my finger on it. Maybe I'll let you guys know once I figure it out, but I just don't, there's something I don't like about it, and I don't know what it is. I mean, the Fit Me foundation also set in fine lines as well, but I just liked it better, and I miss it now that it's gone, and I can't put my finger on this one, but I don't like it, and so once I do, I will let you guys know. But I hope you guys found this review helpful, and I don't really know what kind of good skin this foundation would be good for. Clearly not oily skin, because it just got eaten alive by my face. So I will definitely come back tomorrow and check with you guys. I'll insert a clip before my end clip of what I thought of it, with if it stayed better with the primer, with the spray or not. If it did, then well, great. If it didn't, you know, we'll let you know. I said I'd come talk to you guys about how the foundation wears with my setting powder, which is setting spray, which is by Wet n Wild. It's the focal finishing setting spray. It's the cruelty-free stuff. And I've been wearing this all day. I probably put on around like 12, so it's been on for 12.5 hours now. And it does last longer with the setting spray, but not as long as I'd like it to. It doesn't, like, after 4 hours, it's still quite there. After 6 hours, it was starting to brush off here and here, and my nose was completely gone. And then this was starting to go, and then half my forehead was gone. And I blotted it, and some of it came off, like the foundation came off on the blotting paper, so I don't really know how normal that is, because I've never really done that, but it kind of helped make me less oily, but my skin still ate through the foundation, so I definitely say this is not good for oily skin. It might be good for dry skin, I'm not really sure, probably more drier skin. Definitely not good for anyone with fine lines or wrinkles or anything, because it like sinks into all these lines, like my front, like my smile lines, and under my eyes, the concealer. It's like you can kind of tell where the concealer starts and ends. It doesn't really blend nicely into the skin, but I love the match. It's a very good match for my skin. But it doesn't, it's very like, it's very creasy under my eyes, very wrinkly, but I mean every foundation, every concealer that I've used, it kind of, and foundation kind of crinkles under my eyes. But this one like falls in any line, so it like really, there's usually a big line. My smile lines, and then my skin just eats this away, but it's been on for 12 hours. But the setting spray did help it last longer. So there's an option too. It did, after 6 hours, it was still mostly mainly on my face, except it patched off a bit here, which is very unusual. Normally my cheeks are fine, and it's just here, my nose, and here that is gone. So that was interesting, but that's my final thoughts. I think it's good. But there's things about it that I don't like. It's definitely not good for oily skin. I don't have that oily skin, I don't think. But my skin definitely eats through this quite quickly. Like after, without the setting spray, after a couple hours, it will have like here. Sorry, the running noise in the background is the toilet. I just thought I'd film this right before I took my makeup off, because I like, if you see my daily vlogs, never mind. This will be up way later than that. I just got home from babysitting. So I'm tired and I'm gonna go take my makeup off. Also, I'm in the bathroom and I just use the toilet, so that's why it's making that noise in the background. But that is my final thoughts on this Maybelline Super Better Skin. It's good, maybe good for dry skin, not good for oily or combination skin. Depending on how oily you are. I don't feel like I'm that oily, but I definitely eat through this quite quickly without the setting spray. The setting spray does help, but I don't like the concealer. There's just something about it that feels off. I like the Fit Me better. Actually, I didn't think I'd say that, because like I'm actually not using the Fit Me. I'm like, I miss it. I like it more than this, the Maybelline Stay Matte, which they're both made by Maybelline. Better Skin Concealer. It just doesn't, I can see where my concealer ends and where my foundation starts. Like it doesn't blend in nicely, and I don't like it. There's something about it that I don't like. I can't put my finger on it. I've said that the entire time in this video. I just don't like it. But I hope you guys enjoy this